What is the new executive of President Donald Trump on resettlement of refugees? Hello viewers, welcome to Unboxing America. If you receive new information, please subscribe and click on the notification bell. His constant threat to impose a customs tariff on South Africa to its membership in the informal economic alliance of the BRICS and its assembly at the G20 meeting in Johannesburg is clear indications that South Africa was not in good grace. So when it seems that it appears from anywhere a special exception to the acceptance of refugees from South Africa through an executive order, everyone was confused, until they read the beautiful print. Believe it or not, there was a long-term era of strong relations in South Africa before the recent developments made its relationship at best. The need for reconciliation was clear after South Africa took Israel to the International Court of Justice, a step that is strongly competing by the United States. Trump came initially with a mixed announcement to end the Gaza war. This movement is not expected to align the United States with South Africa regarding its depth issue with South Africa because of their history with the apartheid. All this has now gone hope. President Trump signed an executive order on February 7, 2025, which allowed an ethnically ethnic African sin Africa to the African to obtain asylum in the United States. The executive order claimed that Africans are a persecuted category that follows President Cyril Ramavusa for a law that allows the government to seize lands under certain circumstances without compensation. Given that 70% of the land is owned by the white minority, it was the most vulnerable to the new law. The executive matter comes in another afternoon. Just a few weeks ago, Trump ordered the U.S. government to stop committing to the American asylum law. The reflection of the sudden policy seems to be at least influenced by the former South African and current South African advisor, Elon Musk, who has repeatedly called the new South African law racist. However, President Ramavusa's government has made clear that the law will not allow any strong attacks. According to CBS, the focus will be on seizure of inactive lands or lands that do not serve public interests. However, President Ramavusa was determined that his country would not be intimidated. On the internet, critics have read controversy as an additional evidence of the Trump administration's dependence on racist dogs. The idea of granting human relief to the richest wealthy in the region, while preventing other asylum seekers, is confusing, at the very least. Some South Africa received the news with complete contempt. Local journalist Dan Corder moved to X and interrogated the logic of resettlement of African refugees with American aid. In an enthusiastic publication, Corder said in part, "It is also clear that this is also raising this because, as we know, the refugees are the people who were really forced to flee for their lives. While South Africa, whites, African, and the British have benefited hundreds of years of economy engineering derived from a sordid exploitation of colored people. This is the last executive by the Trump administration has the fingerprints of Elon Musk throughout its, taking into account his upbringing in South Africa, the apartheid. The nation has a long, documented history of racial discrimination, as land reform is a central issue in the post-apartheid policy. Local politicians have long struggled with solutions, and Musk's intervention now has become his last challenge. Drunk with salad, Musk resembles a child in his bed demanding all games in the room. It remains to see whether even his allies in the administration will finally get tired of it. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to receive more information.